Hey, Scott with Tiatawaki Talk. Back as promised to discuss Overwatch and how to do that without exposing yourself. And before we get to that, I wanted to say I've had some questions about what is Tiatawaki. Well, it's short for the end of the world as we know it. And that's what this channel is about, is to discuss some issues you may face if society is breaking down around you. And today we're going to talk about Overwatch. And Overwatch, if you don't know, is where you have basically armed security. That way, if you are outside a secure area and you have a job to do, you can focus on that job knowing that somebody is out there watching you and making sure that you're safe, that no threats can come up on you. And if there are threats, to let you know and to get rid of that threat. In an urban environment that I find myself in our neighborhood, I can't really have an Overwatch over our house. That would mean it's just my wife and I. I would be outside of the home 24/7, keeping an eye on it. Can't really do that feasibly. So what I did is I have two neighbors. One, they're both catty corner from us, who are retired military. And I discussed with them, and I didn't bring into politics because, as I said in a previous video, I believe that both parties have brought us to this point intentionally. So it's not a political situation, but I brought it up as we can all agree that the world has changed. And in a blink of an eye, society could really just break down into lawlessness. We could not have access to supplies. So anyway, basically, they're the same mindset that I am. They're retired military, and we are going to keep communications between the two, the three of us, where I, from within our home, can keep an eye on any threats that may be coming up on them, and they can do the same for us. And we can communicate that, hey, buddy, we got some 3 or 4 guys coming over to your front door, and they're looking in to try to get into your house. Let him know to be prepared for that. And from my vantage point, I can assist him in neutralizing or removing those threats. And the same with the other neighbor. We will basically watch each other's backs. If you have to, or someone has to go outside of your home, it's important to maintain security over that individual. Keep that in mind. Next episode, we're going to discuss reconnaissance. It's important to know more so than what we can see of each other's houses, but the immediate area around our home and a larger picture of the neighborhood itself. And we're going to discuss how I plan to accomplish that, again, without exposing myself to those dangers. And just keep thinking about your situation and how you can minimize any perceived threats you may see that you will encounter possibly in the future.